Previously on The Coach. Ex-pros Rob Hales and Brian Smith begin their inaugural search for the UK's best amateur rider. Out of thousands of applicants, only 2 hopefuls go through to receive one-on-one training with the coaches, Team Brian and Team Rob. This season, both coaches are back and the stakes have never been higher. This year's winner of the Coach Pro 2017 will walk away with a professional cycling contract and the chance to prove themselves as part of the Bike Channel Canyon team in 2018. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the UK's best amateur rider. Welcome to the Coach Pro.
Good to see you, buddy.
How you doing?
It's been a while.
Yeah, welcome back.
I know you've missed me. Are you ready?
You've been training, haven't you? You worried?
Just breathing in. Never worried.
Good luck.
Enjoy.
They don't know it yet, but these lucky 40 applicants are about to take part in their first challenge.
Friday morning, last bit of panic training for the coach, out for a wee spin.
Going out on long road rides and being on the turbo, doing some shorter intervals to keep the leg speed.
Just climbing up Pork Hill, never gets any easier. Nearly at the top, legs are burning. Now to do everything again in reverse and head back home.
It was just a nice, gentle 90-minute recovery ride. I even stopped for an ice cream with 10k's to go just because I went past an ice cream van and I thought, why not?
Okay, so I've just finished another interval workout. Hit the intervals I wanted to hit. Pleased with the way I'm feeling on the bike.
Alright, now it's Saturday, 2 days before the Coach Pro. Proper excited for this one, really want to get it nailed.
I'm just excited. I'm a little bit nervous, naturally, but I think everyone is, because we haven't heard about what we're going to be doing today.
I'm that confident I will put my money down that the rider I choose is going to be riding for Bike Channel Canyon in 2018.
Not a chance. Let Rob dream all he wants. You got to remember, I won this competition last year, and there's absolutely no reason why I can't win it again. Let the best man win.
A little bit nervous. Can't say that we've done anything like this before, so we'll just see what happens and what they put us through.
Yeah, I'm very excited. It's an opportunity in a lifetime, and Rob Hales is an absolute hero of mine.
This year the standard of applications has been incredibly high, and it's going to be an awfully difficult task to dissect through all of those riders and get the #1.
Teamwork is really important in the Coach Pro because you're not going to win this on your own. Even working with me, you're going to have to listen, respect my decisions. It's not going to be easy. A lot of hard work is going to go into winning this competition. And on the day in Revolve 24, there's going to be a lot of different things that will come into play, and we have to work as a team. I've worked in many of the top teams in the world, and I think I can deliver you with the same expertise I delivered many successes in the past.
For me, I'm looking for the candidate who has not only got that physical ability to ride a bike, but also the mental strength to be able to put themselves through the training. This is about a racing cyclist, and for that, I just don't know yet until I see them out on the bike. Welcome everybody, thank you for coming. Been incredibly impressed with some of your applications, and we're really looking forward to seeing what you can do here today. At this point, you are one step closer to that dream job and becoming part of a professional cycling team.
But before that, we're going to test you. We've got an FTP test, which will test you over a 20-minute period. The best results will get a Lacol cap, and that will indicate you're through to the second round. The second round will be in 2 weeks' time, and it'll be on the legendary Brands Hatch racecourse.
That's right, and it's the very place that will decide who wins this competition, but is also the place that decides who actually makes it in the first place. To do that, you've got to get that cap. Now, are you ready? Right, let's get the first 10 of you set up.
Master trainer Stu Gatherham will be overseeing proceedings, making sure our applicants are able to safely complete the test to the best of their ability.
So the FTP is a functional threshold power. The idea is that we measure them over 20 minutes. It's a maximal effort over 20 minutes, a steady state. And from that, the test would extrapolate out over an hour. So we'll be able to see what their kind of effort level can be for an hour. You can kind of use that data however you like. If they can do 150 watts for an hour, then they can definitely do 300 watts for 2 minutes. So we can figure out their programming from there.
So we've got the first group of 20 in, and you can already feel the tension. Yeah, I think one or two of the riders looking a little bit nervous, not surprised. I'm a little bit nervous. Very excited though. There's going to be a lot of hurt in this room.
So let's get a few revolutions under your belt first and see what we're comfortable, okay?
Achieving the best results possible during an FTP test is as much about skill as it is power. The goal is to achieve what is known as a steady state effort with minimal fluctuations in power output. Push too hard at the beginning and you risk burning out. Push too late and it's a wasted opportunity. 20 minutes can be a long time in this saddle.
A little bit worse for wear, that was pretty tough. 20-minute FTP test leaves you pretty knackered. It was really tough. This is halfway through the season, so I'd like to think my form is somewhere decent at the moment.
It was really hot and very hard. I don't do much indoor training, to be honest, so it was a bit of a shock. I was used to big efforts, but this was quite different. No, I'm a bit disappointed actually. The first 2 minutes were quite leisurely, and then I really gave it some.
Whatever you can do, well done, that's it, drive it, beautiful. Good job, man, good job, well done.
Pretty knackered. I feel like I left it all out there. Yeah, it was hard, really hard. It could have gone better, but I'm happy.
Thought I could have done more. My average power was higher and then it dropped for the threshold, but I put in everything, so I guess I can't put in any more.
Excited, I think it's a cool thing to do. I haven't done anything like this before. I'm eager to get going, really.
A little bit apprehensive, but looking forward to it. It's going to be good fun. Everybody looks very fit and actually up for this, so it'll be interesting to see.
With the seats wiped and the water bottles filled, the second group nervously take their place in the Coach Pro spin studio. This will be the first time some of these contestants have carried out an FTP test. For a few of them, this will be the last thing they do in this competition.
First group we had a handful of very good riders there, but the second group that's in at the moment, there's a bigger proportion of, I think, smaller guys with a very good power output, which, you know, it's not just about maximum power, it's about their power to weight. It's no good putting out loads and loads of watts if you are carrying loads. You know, in road racing, on a flat day, yes, that's what you want, but you know, road racing is about getting yourself over the hills. Unfortunately, that was my biggest problem over the years, and so, but there's a good proportion of guys in there as we speak who are looking very good. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Only 30 can go through to the next round at Brands Hatch. Only 2 can go on from there. There is no room for second chances. This is it.
Happy with that. I haven't gone that hard before, so it's a win really. I've done quite a few intense intervals, but nothing flat out for that long, so pretty worn out.